Hi, welcome back to the Dean's channel where we talk about anything and everything possible. Okay, if you have been following my previous video, we are actually still working on our very first episode of Walking Down the Memory Lane Gadgets Edition. Okay, and for today we are going to talk about camera. Okay, I don't know if you went through this era, but when I was growing up, I remember having this Kodak camera where you have to put this negative film in it and then you just and then like drag it and then do all those things and then you take picture and then you have to go to Photoshop to get it processed, okay, and then they will charge you like a few ringgit for 3R or 4R size films. Okay, we still have that camera now, okay, on Shopee and etc. But I don't remember which one that I used growing up. It was a very long time ago, but I think it was called Kodak, I think. But if it's not Kodak, it's something like Kodak, you use that negative film. It was really cool, really, because you don't know how, that the anticipation of waiting to the result of the picture that you took. And then I went to New Zealand. Okay, went to New Zealand. I couldn't afford DSLR because I'm a lazy person. I don't want to spend time learning about photography, so I just got myself a digital camera, digital compact camera. This one. Okay, this is actually Panasonic Lumix. 10 megapixels. It was huge back then because it's a compact camera, and then I used my 600 ringgit allowance, if I'm not mistaken, to buy this camera right before I flew off to New Zealand. I bought this together with my other two friends who were also flying overseas at that time. Dr. Hazim, he went to Russia to study medicine. And another one also doing the same thing like mine, Tassel as well. He also flew off to New Zealand, and we went to the same supermarket in Kota Baru, Billion, and we bought this camera together. It's like #BFF camera. I don't know if you guys still have it, but I do. Okay, shout out to Hazim and also Hafiz. I hope you are watching this video. If you don't, that means you're not supporting your own friend who's trying to become a YouTuber. Okay, anyway, this is my very first compact digital camera. Compact digital camera, I don't know which one. But yeah, this is the first ever, and I still keep it because I think it is worth to keep all these things. I already regretted that I did not keep some of my phones as well as my Sony Walkman and Discman. I think there's no longer battery here. Oh wait, we still have the battery. Yeah, this is the battery. And we also have the memory card. See? Actually, this is still workable. This is the memory card. 4 gig. Okay? I think now 4 gig would not be enough, especially if you want to take selfies. Okay, so that was in 2009, 2010, okay? And now it's 2020. Oh gosh, I'm already old. Just, life must go on, isn't it? Okay, next one. I also had past tense, my very first instant camera, this one, okay, by Fujifilm Instax. Okay, I got this one in blue color, and I think it's called Instax Mini 7S. Instax Mini 7S. It was a bit huge compared to the instant cameras that they release these days. I had so much fun using it really, but I don't know how to adjust all this lighting and etc. So, and I needed money at the time, so I sold it off to my cousin. I think Faris bought it from me, and I hope that he still keep it with him. That was my very first Instax. Actually, I love the idea of Polaroid. I wanted to get the Polaroid, the brand Polaroid, with the one with the, this picture. It's so hard to describe, but like this one, it cost a lot back then. I think even now to get it is like a bit pricey because of the nostalgic value of it, and also the film. The film itself is quite expensive. But I think I am going to have, oh, that's Shopee, reminder about 291212. I am actually getting another item from Fujifilm, okay, Instax as well. I think, but I'm still contemplating, is it like Link or this one? is it Link or Instax Link or Live Play? But I think I'm going to go with Link because I wanted to print instead of taking pictures. I want to take pictures from my phone and then print it there. Okay, so that is about camera. Since we have a few more minutes to go, I think it is worth to mention a few more items that deserve a very special place in my heart. Okay, the first one is the VR. Okay, I think it's called VR. Do you know the tape? Before there's DVD player, Blu-ray player, we have the tape player. I think we call it tape. Okay, the one with the bulky tape. Okay, and then if you play with it, like take it out, you'll see all this black strip all over. So that's the tape that I'm talking about. I'm referring to. I remember when I grew up, okay, there was a place where you can actually rent videos like this. We call it VCR. I think it's called VR or VCR. I don't know. I'm sorry guys if I got it wrong, but please correct me if I was wrong. But I'm referring to this tape. Okay, there was a place where we can actually go and rent this tape. Okay, and then after satisfied watching it, we can return or we can extend our rental. It depends. It's really cool back then, you know. And then it looks nice on your shelves because you can see the title of the movie, okay, being organized neatly. It was really cool. And then after that, we moved to CDs. Okay, CDs, you know, CDs, the quality is not as good as DVDs. And then after we have DVDs. And then we have Blu-ray, okay, and then now I'm not sure. I don't think we have all that anymore because we can easily stream movies these days, or even just go to cinemas to watch movies, or even download some of it, or just watch it on YouTube or Netflix. So yeah, things are getting so much easier these days. So compared to before, because it's so easier, it is so much easier, it becomes less memorable. So last time it was very memorable. Oh, I miss that call it cassette or tape. I think it's called tape. And I do not keep any at home as well. You know, that's the thing. I should have kept at least one of it. And another thing that I think most of you would remember, these two fall into gadget category as well, even though gadgets as well as games. Okay, do you guys still remember Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi is like an egg, the egg, mechanical egg, the toy egg. Okay, but this egg is actually a game where you can where kids can actually raise pets. Okay, pets in the form of digital form. You need to feed the pets, you need to clean their poop, you need to play with them, you need to you know, practically take care of them digitally, okay, until they grow up and become something that you can't even recognize. And sadly, growing up, I do not own Tamagotchis at all. Bandai released this, Bandai BNDAI, okay, and I still think they still release like anniversary edition, collector's edition, and etc. And also under Bandai, we also have Digimon device, or short form is Digivice. Okay, growing up, I am actually an avid fan of Digimon and Pokemon and Dragon Ball and some other cartoon that kids my age watch growing up. And yeah, Digivice is a whole lot different than Tamagotchi. The idea is actually the same. You have to raise animal, okay, and then, you know, raise. But unlike Tamagotchi, Digivice can also be used to battle. What you need to do is just connect two Digivice to each other, and then you can start battling with your character that you raise. Okay, so that is Digivice. Those are everything about gadgets that I remember growing up with. Okay, oh, I'm about to cry thinking about my 90s and 2000s. It's really nice. If only there's time machine capsule, but we don't have that. Maybe not yet. Okay, either way, thank you once again for listening to my is it babbling? No. My sharing, okay? My sharing, my moments of walking down my memory lane. We will have more, okay? So stay tuned. Next time it will be about other topics, other parts that I think worth remembering. Okay? So that will be all for now. Thank you very much for tuning into the Dean's channel, where we talk about anything and everything possible. As usual, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done it, and please like this video and my other videos as well. Okay, until then, thank you very much and ciao.